What's up, guys? It's Never Quit Nate, and we're back. Tonight we have our first MLB video. Tonight we're going to be talking about MLB and the bottom third of the power rankings for this year. I made power rankings 30-1, and as I'm still figuring out the very top of my list, I have the bottom 10 all completed, posted on my Instagram account, mlb.always. Maybe I should post them on the account. Maybe I should have posted them on my account, but that'll be definitely next year. But we're just trying to get more sports fans here at Never Quit Nate. So if you want to tell your friends about this channel, then tell them to just subscribe to me. And you, my friend, if you're not subscribed, you gotta subscribe right now. And leave a like if you think you're gonna enjoy this video. But we're gonna talk about 30 and then go to 21, and then we'll stop this video, and then next week we'll make one for the middle, and then the top 10 will be probably in a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks, and then it'll be ready for the season to get started. So let's get into it. Alright, here we go. So I got a lot of hate on Instagram, even though there's not much people to see this. If there was a lot of people seeing this, oh boy, I'd be blown away with hate. But you know what? I don't care, because my power rankings are still going to probably end up being better than theirs. And so, yeah, obviously, staying reasonable, kind of what I think is going to happen. I think teams are just going to end up falling. And reminder, this doesn't really apply to this, maybe 2022 and stuff. Teams could fall off cliffs, so don't, when they're only, say a team's gonna finish 20 games under 500, and it's the middle of the season, and they're only 5 games under, well, guess what? Talk to me at the end of the season, because a lot of teams will get towards 10 under, and then they'll just absolutely explode off the cliff in September. That happened with the Phillies and with the Giants last year. Whereas the Rays won every game in September almost, the A's. But anyway, this year's power rankings, number 30, the Baltimore Orioles. After a 47-115 season, I have them at 54-108 projection for this year. That is as bad as a projection can get, man. How could you be predicted to be this bad? Now, they're just, the 47-115, that's just not sustainable. They improved slightly without Machado just because the record they had was so, just unsustainable. But, I think that what they had in the second half of last season is basically what we're going to see this year. So bad. That's losing double the games that they win. So bad. Oh, my goodness. Is this Oriole team last year and heading into this year, the worst team I've seen on the planet Earth since I've been alive. This team started, reminder, 47-115 with Manny Machado for a lot of the season. So you have to improve from that. I don't think it's even very possible that they repeat that. But hey, I have them at 54-108. They're almost a guarantee to lose over 100 games for a second straight season. Number 29 now. Alright, so this team, it was impressive. They were the 30 ranked team last year, and it was impressive that they managed to stay just under 100 losses last year. The Miami Marlins, this year I have them at 56 wins and 106 losses. And the Miami Marlins stink. So now they shipped everybody off last offseason, managed to go 63-98, and that felt like they were playing good. And now they shipped off the best player they had, JT Realmuto. Their ace, Jose Urena, who hit Acuna. That's probably the only reason you know him. He's already scheduled to pitch opening day again, gave up a home run on the very first pitch he threw last year. First pitch of the MLB season, there was Ian Happ who hit that home run of the Cubs. This year he'll be facing the Rockies on opening day. He had he's their ace. He started 2-10 last year. But anyway, at the Marlins, even worse this year than they were last year. 56-106, 2 games better than Baltimore. So yeah, number 28, the KC Royals. some people are talking like this team could win 70 games. That was after I made my power ranking. But anyway, I had them at 63 and 99, coming off a bad 58 and 104 season. They were like almost as bad as the Orioles. They were like the semi version of the Orioles last year. They end up actually playing okay in September. They were on pace to lose like 108 games or so for a while. They won 50. They lost 104. So this team has Whit Merrifield, guys. He could run fast. Now they got Billy Hamilton. He could run fast. And these dudes, Merrifield is actually a very good hitter. But other than this, I don't know much about this team. It's weird that they're this bad just like 4 years after a World Series win. Like 3 years after winning the World Series, they went, what is it called? 58 and 104. That's just sad. 27, this team has just been in a bad position. They haven't been to the playoffs the past 4 seasons, and the rebuild has just hit its worst last year. This is the Detroit Tigers, my friends. 65 and 97 projection for them. Nick Castellanos is a very good player. Miguel Cabrera is still a thing. Victor Martinez has retired. Michael Fulmer is not an ace. And this team flat out stinks. I don't know. They're the most boring team in baseball right now. I don't know what else to say about them. 26 is... Alright, this is the one I got obliterated with hate with. It is the Seattle Mariners. I put them at 67 and 95, last in the AL West. And yeah, this team hated me for putting them below the Rangers, for putting them... Like, I was talking to this one Mariner fan. Alright, guys, I was talking to this Mariner fan on Instagram. I asked him, well, my friend, what do you think your record will be? He said, 83 and 81. So I said, oh, so you're going to play 2 tiebreaker games? And he said, my bad, I meant 82 and 79. And I said, no. He said, 81 and 78. So I said, no. He said 82 and 79. So I said, oh, a game's going to get canceled? So what he really meant was 83 and 79. This Mariner team is not above 500. Like, all teams fans, I understand. But if I were a Mariner fan, I would have my team at like 76 and 86, something like that. Not above 500. Like, come on, man. This Mariner team stinks. They got Encarnacion, who could still produce. They still have Mitch Haniger, solid player. He is pretty underrated. However, he's not a star. Potential all-star. And now they lost Gene Segura, very underrated player. He went to Philadelphia. So the Mariners, yeah, I have them last. You might be surprised. Number 25 is the Chicago White Sox. 69 wins, 93 losses. This team has been one of the only teams that has never made the playoffs since I've paid attention to baseball, which is baseball, my biggest sport that I've paid attention to over the years. So 69 and 93. This team was projected to be about this last year, but they weren't. They lost 100 games last year. They failed to get Harper and Machado. They were one of the surprise teams interested. But now, what is up with you guys, man? Jose Abreu, I expect the team to improve a bit, but it's just a very bad team still. I don't know much about this team. Adam Engel could rob home runs, I do know that. He robbed like 3 in one series against the Yankees last year. 24, San Francisco Giants, last in the NL West at 71 and 91. Does this team really expect to compete? I mean, I think this is the year that they're going to decide that they're going to have to rebuild. I should have maybe put them even lower due to the fact that they stunk, basically, at the end of last season, and they might ship off pieces this year. 71 and 91 might even be a bit high. They might be losing over 100 games. They might have a win total in the 60s. So that is what I think for them. We will continue this video right after a message. Okay, forget the message. False alarm. Video's back. 23 San Diego Padres at 1 game better than the Giants. 72 and 90. 4th in the NL West. The Padres, Giants. Just a few weeks ago, I really thought the Giants were like 500 team. maybe possible contending. I really like the Giants, so I'm kind of sad. But then, like, I evaluated their team, they're bad. Maybe Evan Longoria could bounce back. I did forget to mention that. But anyway, 23 Padres. Obviously, they added Manny Machado, so that doesn't make the team automatically good. However, it makes them more reasonable. 66 and 96 last year, just one of the random bad teams. So this year, San Diego, no, gonna not compete yet, but they're getting closer, I guess. They do not have Freddie Galvis or Corey Spangenberg. I know Corey Spangenberg because my friend met him when he was buying his Christmas tree right around where I live. So just a story for you guys. So look up Corey Spangenberg, a Padres player, now plays for a different team. I don't know what team. But yeah. Oh yeah, 22 now. Texas Rangers also at 72 and 90, fourth in the AL West. I have them above Seattle Mariners. Like I said, you guys hated that on Instagram. The Rangers, I just don't think they're that bad of a team. This is a 5-game improvement over last year. And I hear they're trying to compete in 2020 when they move into their new ballpark. So that is pretty exciting, to be honest with you. I do kind of like this Texas Ranger, not fan base. I don't think they have great fans, but the Texas Ranger colors, alright, I like the Texas Rangers. I just don't think they're all that bad. Adrian Beltre retired, which hurts because he wasn't a player that had to suffer through being bench players looking for rosters late in his career like Jose Bautista. The dude was a Texas Ranger. So yeah, this team ain't all that bad. I mean, they have Elvis Andrus, solid player, and Omar Mazara, solid player. Pitching staff, they added Lance Lynn. He sucks, but what are you gonna do? Are they the team that got that dude who's on the A's? They got Mr. Fires. Mike Fires. I think they got him. I could be making this up. I just think the Rangers got Mike Fires. Number 21, last one in this video, the Pittsburgh Pirates, 74 wins, 88 losses. The team was mediocre last year. They finished 3 games above 500, but that was mostly due to a couple of hot streaks. So really the team could be like in the 78 win range, but I have them in the 74 win range. I think they're going to be one of those teams that, as I said earlier in the video, falls off a cliff when they decide it's not going to happen for them this year. Very mediocre team, but now I have them pretty well below the mediocre. Last in the NL Central. Very good division, so that'll be hard. And working against them too. So many National League teams, by the way, into it this year. Pirates, not really one of them. I mean, they're not a bad team. They're just like not one of the real competitive World Series contenders, which like half the National League is. And so I have them at that number of wins. James Taillon, very good underrated pitcher. Chris Archer, overrated pitcher at this point. So that is going to be all the power rankings we're going to be doing in this video. If you enjoyed the video, I would like you guys to tap that thumbs up. As I said earlier, sub to my channel for more amazing content about sports. We'll keep improving our videos, keep making more videos, different stuff. Mondays, remember, NBA weekly previews. Next week, I think probably midweek again, NBA, I meant more MLB Power Rankings from 20 to 11. It's going to get interesting as a dog. And then probably like that next weekend, or probably like that week right before the season starts on that Thursday. So we'll upload the top 10, which is gonna be a dope video. Yeah,